Boom! All right. Good evening, everybody. This is what we said it was gonna be the Munchin Burger time.
The Munchin Burgers time.
Yeah, you go. Burger time.
Yeah.
That's real corny, Steve. I don't know how
it is really corny.
Anyway, man, we got a special guest, man. The tournament director of SIBC. I think he do things with TNBA. But he just definitely gives back to the bowler. I really appreciate him. He's also my club. We're in the same bowling club, SIBC. We probably address some of the tournaments. I know people have questions about the tournaments, if they're going to still in play or if we just shelving them or whatever. So anything you would need to say, Dan, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I've got some. I didn't send you the list of questions this time, but I do have some questions ready for them. And yeah, I am going to address the SIBC, and we'll go into that. But whenever you're ready to bring him in, I'm good.
All right, let's bring him in.
Put him in the middle.
Daniel!
What's up, Munchie?
What's going on, man?
Now he's in the middle.
I know, huh?
He's in the middle.
Can't y'all put Steve in the middle to make this a real Oreo, baby?
No. We gotta have you in the middle, man. You creamy anyway.
That won't be the first time it's crooked. Hold up. Let's see.
There you go.
All right. Can you
your
see
right
that?
is your left and your left is your right now.
Wait, my right is my left. My left is my right.
Yeah. Let's take a look at you.
I ain't going to the right. Thank you, see. This is crazy. Hold up. All right.
Welcome to the show, Daniel.
Thank you very much, you fellas.
It took 3 days to get you to figure out how to get on Facebook, but we finally got it figured out.
Yeah.
Over 3 days.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. Hey, and I just started today, so I don't know how you say 3 days. How you say 3 days?
A man that I didn't watch do a whole program for a tournament after the tournament actually start, can't get on Facebook.
I don't figure that out, huh? That's because I choose to do certain things. Now you gotta remember that, man. You know that, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
all right.
Everybody makes a choice. Even every person, even in prison, makes a choice. Sometimes they don't like their choice, but you gotta make a choice. You're right.
I never want to go there, so y'all go ahead and have that.
All right, Daniel. Look. I do have some questions, and look, we're gonna have some fun tonight, and that's the goal, But we do want to recognize some of the things you do. You do a heck of a job, promoting bowling. I've been around bowling a long time, and I know when I meet people that do a lot for bowling, and you're one of those guys. Okay, you're one of the top guys that I've ever known in my entire life, and I mean that. Okay. So one of the things I want to talk about, some of the things that I've learned since living here, the SIBC. Okay, I've learned a little bit through knowing you, through knowing Munch, knowing some of the other guys that are involved in the group. And first, I want to give you an opportunity to kind of talk about, first of all, some of the simple things that most people might know, but some people might not. Number one, what's SIBC stand for, and when did you start it?
Okay, Southern Impact Bowling Club. That's just an acronym that we use, just to keep it short so people don't have to write it all the way out on their checks or whatever. And once they, this type of stuff to make payments and stuff like that. But some people call it the Southern, what they call it, Baptist Church or something like that. They was calling it something like that. I would say no, but it's Southern Impact Bowling Club. I mean, it's a club that was built on love, friendship, and to promote bowling. Having fun, with each other. So we do that. And we still do that, and it actually gives back to the bowlers. So, because most time you go to tournaments, most people rip you off or whatever, or you'll see this place, that place, you get no money, and so forth. Is everything at the top. We don't do that type of stuff. So, we came up with a solution, and it's been working for us since 1997.
That's a long time. That's pretty impressive.
I don't even think I was born in 1997.
Oh,
yeah,
you were.
Check that birth certificate one more time. Son, Munch. Who is a better bowler? I mean, we're not talking about him, but yeah.
He left-handed. What you expect?
Duh. He got area. You
So
know.
look, one of the things that I also, things that you do inside the club, and obviously we know some of the things you do with the tournaments and things like that, but what other things you do? I'm from the outside looking in. I've asked to be a member. I keep getting told no. I think it's because you don't like me. But what other things besides running tournaments? There's other things you do. What is it all do you do? Because didn't you guys just take a trip not too long ago?
Yes, we took a trip to Tennessee. One of the things I've been pretty much just about in all the positions. Well, I mean, presidency, tournament director, that type of stuff. So, but it's everybody got to be on board whatever you do with this club. So to make it run, we know that your actions reflect all of us, reflects SIBC. So it's embedded in our head. So we know this. So whatever we do on the outside is considered to be SIBC, even though we are individual, that type of stuff. So which is good. But as far as beside the tournaments and stuff like that, it's about family, like I said, and we get together every 2 years or 3 years. We take a trip, for like 5-6 days, and we go out and we invite our friends and stuff to come along. So we just came back from Tennessee from about 5-6 days. So we had like 60-something people. So in the cabin, and this particular year we was pretty low. We wasn't as high like we normally go with the Bears and all that.
You had some room. So you had some extra room, right? You had some extra room.
Yeah. We told you could come, but you didn't. You declined.
I was waiting for my call. I don't know what happened.
Again, first you said now you're invited to the club. You asked for invited to the club. Now we told you come to the party. I actually spoke to you too while I was out there. So I told you just get in your truck and come.
I like to give you stuff about it.
I know. Well, Steve, I welcomed you in when you first came down. Remember, first came down. I see Steve and Michelle. I said, you know what? I'm gonna put them on my team. And what happened, Steve?
We won.
Yeah, on the last night we had to win how many games, Steve?
All of them.
And who we had to beat, Steve?
I remember.
Who we what? Conan.
No, he didn't.
Conan.
Yeah.
And who else? Lil Darryl, all of them. Yeah. The team.
They mad too. Hey, they on right now?
I don't care if they on or not. They know it's true. All they had to do was win one game, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. And nobody in the bowling alley believed that we would do it, and guess what? We did it. So guess what? Congratulations on that again, also. So
yeah, you too. That was a whole team effort. That was a good time. That was one of my more fonder memories in league. That was really cool.
And guess what? Don't ever forget it.
I will tell you, stuff like that don't go away. I remember stuff clear back in the, trust me, I remember good stuff.
Oh, all right, good.
Stuff in the middle. I remember really bad stuff. I remember really good stuff. All the stuff in the middle, it gets lost.
Throw it in the air, right? Throw it in the air.
Yep. Michelle commented, says she was drunk.
Oh, she was drunk when we won it?
No. Michelle commented right now she's drunk.
Oh, she's drunk? Oh, well, I'm glad she wasn't drunk when we won it.
That was one of my questions. Who you like more, me or Michelle?
Both of y'all the same.
Oh, she gonna be mad about that, boy.
I met y'all together, so that's how y'all both the same, man. I know she got the upper hand on you, but I just leave it like it is.
Yeah, I had some more things. What I wrote down here with the SIBC. I just wondered, is it like the Illuminati? But we've already kind of addressed that. I didn't know if it was a secret group or if it was.
No, it's not that. No, see what happened? We put a limitation on the number of members we could have in the club. So, we had through the years a few that leave or whatever, and then we replaced them with new members or whatever. Sometimes we want fresh ideas, stuff like that, and you really got to show that you really want to be in the club,
Yeah.
But also it's got to be a fit, so it's
right.
Still got to be a fit because, one bad apple could do what? That's a whole tree, right? Oh, yeah. So,
just so you know, I said it before, I like giving you trash, but in the end, I'll tell you this. It's very impressive what you guys do with that club. I've complimented, I know Munch several times about, I think it's really cool, not only just running tournaments, but you guys also support each other in a lot of different ways. And that sort of family atmosphere and friend atmosphere is very impressive. And I want to commend you on that. So that's really good.
Appreciate it. That goes to the club, man. I mean, but we family, man.
That takes all.
When you in, we all won.
Yeah.
And guess what? No matter if somebody's sick or whatever they're going through, we there for them, and that's just how it is. So, it's one family, and that's why I think we didn't last so long the way we have, because we treat everybody the same, and we just try to make sure everybody on the outside get treated the same way we want to be treated. So and it pretty much happens all the time. I mean, we get a lot of good feedback, so. But our only downfall is, our locals, man. I don't know what it is, but ever since we built this club, we have more out of towners than we have locals, like involved in, in the tournaments and stuff like that. We did everything to help, get the locals to come out. Now we got quite a few of them that still come, but there's a lot of people, man, they just want to go travel rather than, bowling something locally at home, where they can win a lot of money, just like if there was a travel.
Well, at the same time, I mean, you put your hand on the city tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they asked me to take care of that.
Huh?
Go ahead. What you say, Mike?
I mean, it blew up because you put your hands in it, and that was local.
Yeah, correct. Well, that's a different situation too. So, but the Lord just blessed me in all kind of ways, and I'm truthful, honest, and everything else like that. And as far as money, they have no problems, because whether I got it or whatever, you will get it. So I don't care if I got it for a year. I'll still have it, and when you're looking for it, it's right there. So it's a lot of things, man. It's all about trust too, with people. So, but they gave me the reins to change the city tournament and to make it grow and whatever. So we way superseded that. So we went from like 15 entries to 100 and something entries, and this was only 1 year. So but it was a blessing to see it grow, and I did that on the fly. So like you said, wrote the program as the tournament was going, to get everything to work the way it did, and nobody's seen none of that. It's just one of the gifts I got. I can just do things on the fly, so I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really do mean that. I'm not just saying that. I do think you do a great job. First, I do want to get into some of the talk about your tournaments. I want to give you an opportunity not only to talk about what tournaments are coming up, but maybe some specific tournaments that you hold every year. But the biggest question on my mind, I don't want to forget to ask it. The biggest question on my mind: why don't none of your tournaments start on time, man? Start on time.
It's so funny, man.
It's 9 o'clock. Can we bowl at 9 o'clock? Come on.
Hey, man. All right, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. All right, it's like this: why people don't pay on time?
Why people
don't pay on time?
Right. Start the names until the money add up.
If your entry is pre-entry or you done paid before the time, we won't be worked. We don't have that problem. But it never happens, man. I don't know if it's because it's just our nature or whatever, but people wait to the last minute. Oh, I'm gonna go, and I'm trying to make sure they're happy at the same time. So that's what produces a little lag time every now and then. It may be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. But it causes everything else to push back a little bit. But then most of the time we catch back up. But that's the real reason, because people come late and they expect that you'll be able to do it just like that. No, everything already set. But now when you jump in, now you done altered everything. So now that causes me in push mode to try to figure this out, to make sure we're able to still comply and for you to have fun and enjoy the time that you have while you bowling.
All right, so let's get it straight for everybody watching. Maybe they're watching now.
Correct.
They're gonna watch later. Get your money in on time. Get your entry in on time. All the people that done paid and did this stuff on time are waiting on you.
Correct. That's what it is. Believe me, that's exactly what it is.
As much respect as I have for you, there's no way I wasn't gonna give you shit about that. So it's all good.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just telling you the honest truth. That's how it is. So
it's a good opportunity for us to tell people.
Yeah, man.
If you want to run late, you're making everybody else that did their job and got it done on time wait.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, other than the house, if the house has issues as far as the machine or something, we can't control that. So. Which is
pretty much.
I was gonna tell you, we had Omar on yesterday, and yeah, Omar and Mr. NDO.
Oh
and
yeah, that's
he kind of put me on the spot asking about our future tournaments. He know about the singles classic in October, and he know about the Anchor Ladies. So he kind of asked, you know, what are we gonna do for as our tournament season this year? Do you have any insight on that by being the tournament director?
Yeah, well, due to COVID-19, man, it didn't hinder a lot of things, man. As you see, many tournaments been canceled or pushed back or whatever, and they're still trying. But you know, like we got to focus on it. It's not pretty much what's going on. As for you got to worry about the alleys, like the alley we have our tournaments at. You know, they have their own rules. So, and that's what they're doing. They're like now they just changed it where everybody has to wear a mask to come in because the governor said this, the governor said that, and so forth. So. Everybody can't wear a mask when they're bowling.
Yeah,
some people can't breathe because the heat fogs up their glasses and stuff like that. Or some people, you know, they feel congested, you know, and you know, confined, and they're not used to that. So, you know, that's the issue I'm gonna have with tournament because I'm ready to safety of my bowlers first, and then on top of, you know, we try to guarantee everything we do because I mean it's rightful and it's just, you know. That's just how we roll, you know, SIBC roll like that. So, because we want to make sure if you travel from afar or whether you're near, you get something out of the deal if you actually perform up to your capabilities, you know, that type of stuff. But as far as the tournaments, we had a meeting and so forth. We just decided to put all the tournaments on hold for this particular year. But see, like I said, now that they come out, we may have been able to probably squeeze it in. I was thinking about it, you know, because it's only July. So in the one in October, we still have time. But now we done push back, you know. We done push back in our phases, and we done push back to where everybody got to have this, have that. And I'm worried for the people who travel.
Yeah, well, the discussion was, it's like they have such a hunger for bowling right now, like any tournament. Like right here locally, a guy in New Iberia giving a tournament, he used to get 5-10 players. Now he's filling up because of demand. Bowlers are just, you know, you know,
they have something to do.
Yeah, well, I gotta respect the bowling alley too. You know, like he told me, he said, Daniel, look, we got to do what we got to do. But if y'all don't respect these procedures, then they're gonna shut us down. So if I give a tournament or not, I mean, if they don't, people not respecting what they supposed to have done, the people come
fine, yeah,
and shut them down. Then what tournament I'm gonna have?
Yeah,
you know, so that's the thing. I just conversated with him yesterday, so you know, that's what I was worried about. So like, I'm still not clear on the whole situation as far as, you know, when we go in with a mask, you got to go in the building with a mask. But the thing is, whether you gotta keep the mask on while you're bowling or whatever. But like I went to the bowling alley Wednesday and I saw people where they was in there with the mask, but when, you know, they're sitting at the table, whatever, it's if you're eating or you're drinking, you don't have to have the mask on. Correct. But I see people go up there and bowl with no mask on. So they really
you have to have your mouth and nose covered as you bowl, but when you come back off the lane, anytime you come within the social distance of another person, you need your mask on. So if you're on the lane by yourself, you don't, as long as you keep your 3 to 6 feet, you in the clear.
So now it's 3 feet? I thought it was 6 feet.
Well, it's 3 to 6 feet.
Oh, 3 to 6 feet. But anyway, I seen the way they wasn't even putting the mask on when they had 2 people standing up there. So that's what I was looking at Wednesday. So
well, everybody working on it, you know.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So this got to be more clear for me first before I decide to like have a tournament, because I don't want the bowlers to come out of town, and because you know bowling is about what? About friendship, love, and all that. So when they see each other, what the first thing they're gonna do? Hug you, they're gonna touch you, they're gonna what? Duh. So if you're doing all that, man, and that ain't no social distancing, you know. So not the last time I checked. And
I do think that between now and October, lots of things can change. But I get your point about people traveling and things like that. So, I mean, I hope that between now and the time you need to know, some more things get clear. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was out there last night. You're right. I was one of them. I put my mask on. Then we started bowling, and everybody just kind of discarded it.
Freelance, right?
Yeah, and I get it. I don't want it to ruin it either.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather wear a mask than not.
We got a question. Butch Cooper say, "Good evening, gentlemen. Who is Daniel's favorite bowler that moved to Texas? If he say Bowie, I'm gonna get pissed."
Oh,
favorite bowler that moved to Texas.
I don't know how many people moved to Texas.
Well, we know two: Bowie, Justin Bowie, and Butch Cooper.
Well, right now I'm gonna put them as a tie. So they have a third.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them as a tie. Yeah, because they both good bowlers. They both good bowlers. That's all I gotta tell you, man. Well, if anybody know me, it's not about the money. Believe me, it's all about the bowlers. I like the competition. I like to see who gonna have that will, that strength to pull it through.
How can you compare Justin Bowie to Butch Cooper, man?
Oh, it's easy.
That's like comparing you to me. That's no competition, man. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Any given day, Munch. Any given day.
I'm just playing.
Any given day.
I'm just trying to.
Any given day.
Is tonight.
Yeah,
that's a little hard there, man.
There was a movie too, Munch. Any given day, all right. I didn't get it Sunday.
Well, I'm gonna come out and say it. Butch Cooper is my favorite bowler that moved to Texas.
That's right, Bowie. Take that.
Yeah, well, I gotta say this. They're tied to me, but then Bowie is left-handed, so that's all I gotta say. Bowie I'm left-handed, so just like y'all righties stick together, us lefties stick together.
That's okay. I play on your side of the lane anyway.
Huh?
Me and Munch both play on your side of the lane anyway.
Oh, I know. That's what happened when you don't have game. But
you don't throw strikes. I'm trying to strike on both sides. I'm gonna use it up for you.
So it's amazing how you use my side to try to strike on your own side. Go figure it out.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I just don't understand that.
My side, that right side ain't no fun.
Stay on any side on the right side of that middle arrow without touching the left side, and then you got game.
No, I ain't got game there. I ain't got no game there.
So Daniel, with everything that's going on, what do you see for bowling? Because I know you're a visionary. You try to stay ahead of what you can do to stay ahead of the curve. What do you see like for bowling? Do you have any visions for like the next 5 to 10 years, like what you can implement to make it better or make people engage more? Have you even given that a thought?
Yeah, well, damn, 5 years much? Golly.
Yeah.
But anyway, everything is pretty much for me is now. Now that I'm retired and stuff like that. So, but there's a lot of things I wanted to do, but I don't want to step on nobody's toes and stuff like that. But if it's going to make the sport better or whatever, then I'll do what I have to do. And that's what I do, because it's all about the bowlers for me. And I just try to make sure they get what's deserving to them, so, and everybody would say, well, why you always do this? Why you always do that? Because you deserve it. It's not because I got it. I just do it because I want to do it. I'm always giving back because that's just me. I've been blessed with that, and it's been working for me all my life. So guess what? I ain't about to change nothing. But as far as bowling, I'm going to keep doing and pushing the sport as much as I can do, from being secretary, treasurer, running leagues, starting leagues, running tournaments, whatever, I just like the competitiveness of it, and the camaraderie between the bowlers and the love that you get, and friendships, man. We done formed so many friendships, just trying to remember how many friends you really do have. That's what bowling did. Bowling just went from you had 12 friends, now you got 12,000.
Yeah, look, Omar said something that really clicked to me. He said, anything I need, I get out the bowling alley, whether it's a carpenter, a plumber,
say it again,
a mechanic.
Say it again.
So anything I need, they have someone in the bowling community that I can
do what you want. Yeah.
Invite, and they support me at the same time. And I just thought about it. I said, that is so true, because we done gave paint parties where somebody moved in a house and then hey man, you buy some beer and some paint and we there. We do the flood, we was gutting each other houses and not charging anything, just just being there.
Well, I mean, that's just like what when the thing happened in Baton Rouge. You know, I drove up there. I ain't worried about nothing. Went to help Hayes get his house back together. That's what it's all about, man. It wasn't about, like I said, it ain't about the money, man. It's all about the love and friendship that you form. And man, and if anybody don't know any better in bowling, if that's a friend, that should be a true friend to you, because they're there for you when other people may not be, you know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the true meaning of being wealthy, man. When you have, you know, wealthy friends and family. They got people with money that just don't miss it, you know.
Yeah, well, my key in life is to this, man. Find a way, and I put this out to everybody. Find a way to make a difference. Find a way to make a difference. Show me you can make a difference. That's all. I don't care if it's to one person, whatever. Make a difference. That's my action. And when I die, that's what it's gonna be. I made a difference, and guess what? I do that every day, all day, and I still do it today. So guess what? I know why I'm blessed, and that's why I'm still here, because you know He still me to help other people or whatever to do things they need to get done. And you know, so I'm very grateful and humbled that what all y'all think about me and what I do for the bowling community. Because guess what? That's what it's all about, man. It's about helping one another, man. But I'd be glad when I can see a lot of it, but I don't think it's gonna be in my time. But I wish it do happen. You know, I wish it really do happen.
I would like to say that that's true. You're absolutely right, Daniel. You do make a difference, and you made a difference in me. Whenever I first moved from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, I was looking for leagues to get onto, people to get up with. You were there. You literally left a team to make sure I had a team to bowl on.
Right.
And then we went and won the league.
Yes.
And trust me, that don't go forgotten. It doesn't get forgotten. It won't go forgotten. But I'm glad you brought up all that, and I want to bring up that the league you brought in this year, because it's one of the extra things on top of everything you do. You brought in a new league this year, and you made it worth money. Where you got certain leagues out there, you pay say $25 a week to bowl, and you make whatever money. I'm not locking those leagues. You want to bowl those leagues, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You also presented a league where you spend that same amount of money, but there's some real money at the end. So. Correct. Maybe if you can talk about how you come up with that idea, where it came from, and then how it's going so far, and what the plan is going forward.
Well, pretty much it was a no-brainer because Sumner Taylor, one of my good friends, they had the league out there on Mondays. What's up, man? They had the leagues out on their Monday, and me, Jerry, Darryl Woodrin, Lester Wheeler, Kateri, we used to drive out there every Monday to bowl in the league, People like, why y'all doing that, man? Y'all crazy, so forth, whatever, We made the playoffs all 3 years or whatever, stuff like that. We just missed the hump twice, getting into the final round or the second weekend, as they always say. But that particular league, we drove it 3 years. Well, we drove it 2 years back to back. We thought we had a real good chance of winning, but everybody say, why y'all driving? Because we ain't coming up here to lose. We coming up here to win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were paying the same amount of money back home, but the money wasn't like that. So we said, we'll just take our chance on driving up there and so forth and improving our skills. And that's what we did. So the idea came from actually Baton Rouge, because after my second year, we didn't come back the third year because that's when we had all that police stuff going on. And I thought I was about to die on our last trip back, so from the playoffs, when the guy pulled me over, almost made me piss in my pants. The police were waiting for me to say the wrong thing, So that came surreal. So that following year we took off, and they decided they wanted to go back again. So I said, I'll give it one more time, So and we did, and we went into the same position. We made the playoffs, and we lost in that first round. We didn't get to the second weekend. So then I said, you know what? Guys, look, we could just start one up here, and that way we could see what happened. And so fortunately, everybody was on board, and we got 30 teams on the first year.
And your club hustled to get you that.
Yeah. Everybody helped. I mean, it ain't just me, but I have a lot of friends, and
I got 29 of the 30 teams.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad, because you didn't get my team. I put my own in it. So that must be the 30 team.
I'm coming next year. I got my team coming next year.
I wanted us three.
Team Boom stepping in there next year.
Yeah, well, bring your game. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I ever bring.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
Game Go ahead.
So on a serious note, I wanted to have a discussion with you guys. I see a big old void in our youth bowling.
Uh-huh.
I just want to ask, do y'all have any kind of ideas or ever give thought about how we can rejuvenate and build up the youth program in the New Orleans area? Because I just see a big void. Like I don't see no up and coming or nothing to look forward to for as our youth bowling.
Yeah, well, the bowling is pretty much in high schools right now, so that's where the bowlers at. They're not really in the youth program. If you look at it, they got a few high schools. Well, they got a lot of bowlers. They take up the whole house. So, you know, now whether they pursue it or not is a different story afterwards, you know. But, you know, I don't know how to fix that right now because I've been past that stage as far as the youth. And I was worrying about us elderly people now, you know, like me and the ones right underneath me and so forth, you know, trying to make sure we're still able to push this sport and get people to bowl. Well, now that I'm retired, I may have time to even do something on Saturdays, but, you know, but I'm always helping other people. So that's still kind of like hard for me, you know, to make a difference in that aspect of it. As far as teaching the youth and stuff like that, I mean, it's a great idea. I did it a little while, but and that was it. I don't know what else we could do as far as is that because it's whether the parents really want to let their kids bowl. You know,
Yeah.
you got to find the parents that want their kids to bowl.
You know, I've been around bowling a long time, and if you don't mind, Munch, I'd like to chime in on that too.
Yeah, I want to have a discussion.
Yeah, I've only been in Louisiana a little bit, but I've been around bowling a long time. I grew up bowling on Saturday mornings. I'm sure those of you that have been around long enough to remember, I don't know what it was down here, but it was Saturday morning, every Saturday. And when I grew up, even the little town I was from, we would have 2 shifts of your younger ones would be wall to wall, 40 lane center, wall to wall, full. And then the second shift would come in, you'd have your juniors and your majors, and that would be almost wall to wall. And that was the way it was back then. Things have changed now, and at least as far as my opinion goes, I think unfortunately a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people trying to hang on to that. Well, this is the way it worked before. Let's keep trying that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. As much as we like to remember how things were, it just isn't that way. So we have to adapt and present bowling as a sport that is something that would interest parents and children, because look, a kid can go to their mom and dad and say, "Mom, I want to go bowling," you know, maybe one day. But as far as getting them to commit to a season in a youth league, you got to get that parent to buy into it too. And I think the one thing they do really good is with the scholarships. It's the only sport that I'm aware of as a kid that every kid, while they bowl in the USBC for the youth, earns scholarship nonstop. And I think what I've tried to do, and obviously we have to get a lot of people on board with this, is try to promote that every kid is getting scholarships. So when you do that, you can maybe get the parents on board, because I know when I was a kid, I'd ask my mom to take me somewhere and I'd convince her why. I don't know about y'all, but why? Well, parents got to understand why they're taking you there. You know what I'm saying? If every week they know you're accumulating scholarship, look, almost all parents, and I'll kind of ignore the ones that ain't like this, but almost all parents want good for their kids. What do they want? Good education, good future, and they want them to be happy. Simple.
Yep.
So even if you don't become a pro bowler, that's okay. Come out on Saturday, meet some new friends, earn some scholarship, and enjoy yourself. It's one day a week. They got parents out there right now taking the kids 3, 4 times, 5 times a week to basketball, football, whatever it is, soccer, whatever it is.
Correct.
Nothing.
And there's
one thing we got going good is that every child earns scholarship. And I think we use that to try to really promote with the parents and the kids. They don't care about scholarship. A 6-year-old kid don't care about scholarship. but a parent does.
Yeah.
And the one's going to drive them there.
Yeah. And it's going to help them out later on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they get a free scholarship to college.
Yeah.
You know, that's something they don't have to pay. So,
I've known kids. I've got other family members. My niece, I don't know if she'll ever see this or not. My niece was an amazing bowler, and she still is. But she earned tons of scholarship money. I've got other friends that earned scholarship money, and it may not have paid their entire way through college, but it did a lot of help. Got them books, got them computers, got them whatever they needed, you know. And that stuff comes in handy. And if we can use the things that are good in the youth programs and try to promote those, and maybe try to come up with some new ideas, but use the one good thing I know for sure we got going is that scholarship money. That's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and that's what it's there for, you know, to help, you know, ease some of the costs and the pain, you know, that the parents got to go through of paying for their child to go to school. So, and you know, the cost of, let me see, education now is, woo, man, you might as well just say that's what you're gonna be owing when you die.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay it back too. Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, with your life insurance money.
Yeah. There you go. So make sure y'all get y'all
take that too.
You know, to cover that you know, that loan. Because Fannie Mae or whoever that is, I don't know who over the loans or whatever.
I just been thinking about it. I'm gonna chime in on it. I just been thinking about it because I can remember a time me and Flintstone, when our sons was coming of age to play park ball, we decided to go to a park and be coaches.
Yeah.
We went to Digby Park in the east. We had 9 kids. Of course, you need 11 to play. So we sat down, we had our little powwow, and we said, you know what? We need a map of our district. We figured that out, and we went door to door and knocked.
Pretty cool.
And we bought a van. We bought a caravan, Dodge Caravan, for $700. So guess what we did every day?
Transport the children.
We went, picked them up, dropped them off, gave their parents our guarantee. And guess what?
It bloomed from there.
We won city 3 years straight.
All right.
We won city 3 years straight. But I'm trying to just think of what can I do to get the youth in the bowling alley. That's it's just hard. Times are different now.
Well, and with bowling, you ain't got to worry about no districts. So
exactly.
And you can't just go to nobody's house no more, man. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'll be your last time going to bring somebody. All right, go ahead. Try that now.
Why are you asking for my kid?
I hope they're playing outside already. They just say, kids, would y'all like to bowl or something? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But
I feel like I'm unapproachable anyway. I definitely can't walk into no stranger's house and ask if their kids want to bowl. They'll look at me like I'm suspect right off the bat.
Oh, there you go. See, look. And I got a 3-tone color right now. You know, I got dark, white, and what they call that, mocha, huh? Yeah, that's what y'all call me, huh?
French.
Yeah.
So look, man, let me ask you this. Do you what is your capacity like with TNBA or what's your role, or do you even have a role with TNBA?
Yeah.
For the viewers that don't know.
Man, I deal with TBA for a long time, man. All I ever do is just help them do whatever they need to get done. You know, if they need my services, I'll do it. You know, for like the yearbook, souvenir yearbook, I've been doing that for like what, 12, 13 years now.
No, so
you know, the one we have. Yeah. So even though I'm not the director no more, I was a director, but we had a little incident or whatever with RS, and I decided, hey, I ain't doing it no more. I'll just do it on the. They might be listening. I'll do it on the back end for y'all. I don't get no money for it, so but I'll just do it for you. All right, and that's what I do. So I help Rob out. Rob, the director. So he sent me all the stuff. I put it together for him and sent it back, and voila, we got the book. So as far as tournaments and all that, I thought about running for the national director of tournaments. I was gonna do that at one time, but then I just had too many things in the fire, man. And trying to help other people and stuff. So it wouldn't be a good fit. Yeah, wouldn't be a good fit for me. So I try to do all these things. Like league now. What we got? We got 4 single leagues I run. We got the we got the strike pot. We got the mystery game. We got all this type of stuff running all at one time. So you go figure that. So.
It's funny you bring that up. I had one of my questions down was I didn't know how much you wanted to answer it, but so look, where I come from, and any of those that watch this will know what I'm talking about. Side action, it really wasn't that good. But here, what kind of side action you run on a normal league?
On a normal league, I just told you, on a normal league, I run all single leagues. I got 2 handicap. I got a handicap men, handicap women. I got a senior scratch and a open scratch. That's just the single league. And then we run.
How's that single league work though during the league? Like some people might not understand that.
Well, as far as single league, it's just like a normal league. So each week you're bowling somebody in the league that's in your particular division.
It's like a league tournament.
Yeah, but it's a single league that's within the league. So your scores when you bowl your regular games count as your scores for your singles league. And then we have a playoff at the end of the season and so forth. So for people for the top 16, top 12, stuff like that, for them to battle it out to see who can win all the money. But it's not all the money. So everybody in my leagues, everybody get paid from the last all the way up to the top. So nobody go 30 weeks and no payoff, 40 weeks and no pay, So it's that's just some of the things. Then we got the side pots, you got the mystery games. So we got Munch doing brackets now. So but other than that, the side we got tons of stuff. It's just a lot of work. And then I gotta try to bowl at the same time. So
Yeah, I know.
That's why I've been on your team. That's why they better bowl, he said, because I'm gonna be working.
Look, this is what I'm going to do an impression of your teammates. This is my impression of your teammates when they're bowling on your team. Ready?
Yeah.
Where's Daniel? Where's Daniel
at?
And then what they say, and I'm on the lane and they still looking and it's like,
and then you be going.
Where you came from?
And then you go for a strike and take off again.
Right.
He took his turn. I didn't even see him showed up.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Don't get me wrong. For the record, I bowled on your team.
I
always understood what you were doing. I respected it. I knew it. It wasn't like you was off messing around.
Correct.
You take on a lot. So I give you shit, but hey, it's all in fun. It's all in fun, okay?
Hey, man, look, like I said, man, it's all about the bowlers. So I'm just trying to make sure they're happy at the same time, So,
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, hey man, they think it's not a lot of work, but it is.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
It's tough.
I literally could not do it. I know I couldn't do it.
So after Mondays, when Monday league is over, after all the side pots, all that stuff is done, I gotta come home. When I come home, I gotta put in the regular Monday league, all single leagues. Then I gotta take care of all the treasury stuff, on top of that, and then I got to send out all the new data to everybody. So, it's a lot. So, it takes approximately about 6 hours if I do it straight.
Where do you get all the energy? How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Let's see. I forgot, man. Oh,
That's old.
That's old. 55 now, man.
Let's say you forgot how old you are, but how do you get that energy, man? I'm telling you right now, it's not just me. Look, I'm a lazy guy. I ain't even shy about it. I'm a lazy guy. But I watch you, and I'm like, I do not know. And I'm not alone. I promise you. Most people feel the same way as me. I don't know where you get it.
Man, look, I guess I'm just, like I said, still blessed, man.
Yeah, you are.
I just jumps around, keep it moving, because guess what? I just want somebody took a guess at your age. Somebody took a guess, yeah, because they know my age, because they're in my club. Yeah. So if they don't know, then we got another problem. You know what I'm saying? So they can get the wrong age if they want. Yeah.
Oh, you barely got me. You ain't got me but by a few years.
Yeah, right, man.
When you first met me, You put me in the seniors class. That's messed up, man.
I know, man, because you told me you was older than me. So what you want me to do?
You trust me?
And you had me put down the seniors part. I said, what the hell? I'm trying to wait.
And you both good that night, huh?
I did.
Yeah, and that means people was mad at you, but I ain't. After that, I said I know he's not a we couldn't take their money no more. So
Dan, we got to put you on the boom hot seat.
Oh Lord,
what is your brand of choice?
Oh shucks, there we go. Why we doing all that? Why we doing all that? Y'all already know. Y'all done seen it, right?
I want you to tell anybody.
Y'all see that, right?
That's Jasmine, huh?
Yeah.
What is your
got game?
Huh? Who she with?
I don't know who she with.
Oh yeah, you do much. Don't even go there, brother.
I don't. I honestly don't.
Man, come on.
I don't watch the.
Hey, is she Storm?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Storm.
My next question is.
Well, Mike haven't given me a ball yet, so I could try out to see if it would really work.
Would you ever consider signing with California Bowling?
Signing?
Yes.
Like being a rep or whatever?
A staff.
Oh man, I don't bowl that much, man. Y'all gotta remember, I don't.
Maybe you want to be on the technical side or the things that you like doing. I think you would do.
I can help out. I can help y'all out. I mean, but as far as promoting and all that, I don't have that time. I don't have not like that, I
just asked you a question. All you gotta say.
I'm just saying. No, I said I would help out if I have to. I don't have a problem with that part.
With reps like me and Munch, all you gotta do is be in the background, bro.
Well, that's why I like it anyway.
And do what I tell you to do.
And do what you're told.
I mean, oh shucks.
That anyway, so it'll just be like,
oh Lord, man. Would you say do what I'm told for months? Oh Lord.
Michelle does what she's told, or else.
Oh well, Munch go to sleep on the job. I'm just trying to tell you. He might say something in his sleep. I don't know.
Lisa says she rocks rough and tough with my Afro puffs. Lisa, I ain't seen your Afro puffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
about. Gigi.
Yeah, she talking about Gigi.
I know, but I ain't seen Lisa wear them.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
you weren't looking, man. You went.
I gotta look.
Next Monday for him, Lisa. That's all. Wear it next Monday for him. Let him see.
Next Monday, I gotta see him.
Then you're gonna be like, man, that really is Afro puff.
I'll be looking for him.
Yeah, but on the other hand, bro, yeah, I don't have no problem with
that. She throws the ball good. She throws the ball really good.
Yeah.
I hope good things for her.
I just hope I can start throwing the ball good, man, because it's just been different since we come back from this all this leave, from all these months of being bowling, and still got to maintain 2-something average, and then bowling these handicap teams, that's hard. So but it is bowling. It's a competition, so you do your best and hope for the best. So that's all we can do. I prefer the luck part more, so because I have skill, but I prefer.
Everybody don't have luck.
Yeah, everybody don't have luck. Yeah,
I have luck too.
That's 93% of my game.
I was like, any viewers right now that can comment about my luck? Surely somebody got to say something.
Well, I wish I can get it because I needed it twice this Monday pass, and both times it left a pin. So, like I said, I wish I could have that luck, man. Oh, that'd be the best.
What's bad is you can get tapped 3 weeks in a row, can't carry, just changing balls, changing angles, leaving corners. Every angle you try to play, it don't matter. And then one night you trip a 4-pin, get a messenger on a 10. Everybody say, "Man, you carry everything."
Yeah. What about the other? What about the last
3 weeks? I was screwed. What about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what about last week.
I won Brooklyn. All of a sudden, I'm the luckiest son of a bitch that's ever bowled. All right, well, hell.
Look, I would have took that Brooklyn this Monday pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cost us 7 games, so you go figure. So I'd have took that. But it's all good, though. I mean, that's just bowling, man. People just gotta learn that you're not gonna always win. So You may want to win, which I do. I never want to lose. So I'm just telling you now, if you're putting your foot in front of me, guess what? I'm gonna put mine back in front of yours. So
you should never do anything competitively with anything other than the idea that you're gonna win. If you're doing anything other than that, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You go to win.
That's just like giving everybody a trophy and saying y'all won, right? When it was only one MVP, right? All right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play that way.
Yeah, no, I don't play like that. I wasn't brought up like that. Yeah.
You know, the other thing is funny you bring that up just as a discussion, Munch, and you can talk about this too. Is, you know, one of my several, I have a list of pet peeves, but anyway, is when somebody says, you get certain people out there that throw fits, they kick, they cuss, all that stuff,
Yeah.
And I ask them, what's the deal, man? They say, well, I just can't stand to lose. What you think? I enjoy it. If you think I'm over here like, well, losing ain't so bad, but I'm pretty cool.
I just drove 20 miles, paid $20-something, got pots.
Yep.
And bowl bad. You think I'm not upset?
Yeah.
So just in case anybody's watching, if they know, and I ever ask them, they say, well, I just can't stand to lose. Trust me, that shit's pissing me off.
Oh, yeah.
That. I hate to lose too. I promise you I hate to lose as much as anybody. But in order to learn to win, you have to be able to overcome that loss, learn from it, and get better.
That's right.
All you're going to do is throw a fit. You're going to make it worse.
You just want to make sure you don't make the same mistake you made the last time. So, I mean, that's just like us driving to Baton Rouge to bowl on Monday. Wait, they thought we was driving up there just to be the bowl. No, man. We driving to win. No, we trying to win. We trying to put our foot on the gas. And we not, that's another terminology, but we trying to put our foot on the gas. That's all, Sure, I ain't driving up there, got to pay for gas, going and coming back, and then the time we gone. Oh no, man.
I do want to recognize Delora. She commented on there. You can show her comment, Munch, if you see it there. On the subject of junior bowlers, Andre and her are coaches on Saturday morning, and Daniel and Munch and Steve. Why don't you guys come and help us out? You know what? I would love to do that, Delora, and there are times that I really consider that. There has been times, I know where the town I come from, I considered going and coaching on Saturdays. For reasons I won't go into detail, I have went through the lengths and tried to get certified as a coach for USBC for juniors. I'm not allowed to do that. Having said that,
I am too, and the reason why I was denied is because of a felony charge.
That's the same reason. All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, man, I thought it because you look like Bin Laden.
That's my felony charge.
Bin Laden's money. But I literally tried. I went that route, and they said, no, you can't do it. And I'm like, man, that's 30 years ago. It don't matter. Life is as soon as you get that.
Well, they put you through a lot of certification type stuff, or especially background check, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it hurts.
So, I mean, a 2-hour test or whatever, online and all this kind. Man, look, that is. I understand about the kids, but that's too strenuous for me. But I don't deal with them that often, so it's rough, man. Now the kids got to go through. I mean, adults got to go through a lot of stuff to make sure that the kids' well-being is good, which is good. Yeah. But I mean, the stuff you really got to go through, man, y'all just don't know, man.
I will tell you too, on a personal note, there's been times where somebody said, well, you can't be a certified coach, but you can still come help out, this and that. And that's true.
Right.
And I've tried to do that, and I have done that in the past. I know where I moved from. I haven't done it here yet. The problem with it is, and I'm just being honest with you, my personality when I coach people, if Michelle watches this, she will verify you. I'm very particular when I coach. You have to listen. I'm not going to waste my time. If you're going to try to argue with me or explain why you did this or that, look. And so I don't know if I'm a really good coach for younger children, but I will help promote it. I believe in it. Not just my personality and my coaching style is not real good for younger kids.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I am more than willing to coach people that are willing to listen. And believe it or not, people don't realize it. They don't want to admit it. Most people are not. They say they are.
Yeah.
I've been down the road too many times.
I know. Well, I mean, I have the certification, so that ain't the problem. You know, I'm certified right now. So, you know, so ain't that I can't do it because of those particular stipulations. So, but man, that's rough, man. Yeah, everybody not built to coach you, you know, because of certain things like that, you know, because some of them don't listen. Your attention span got to be great. You know what I'm saying? As far as you got to restrain from a lot of things most of the time, especially when we're dealing with kids, because, you know, and then, you know, they try to, these days now they cuss you out and everything else. I mean,
I definitely ain't dealing with that.
Yeah, look, I know, man. You know, so
that's not the way I was raised. But
make sure we don't put hands on nobody, all that kind of stuff. That's because, man, you cannot do that. Either I'm gonna have to sit back, or you know, or y'all just gonna have to just the kid gonna have to do something else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I say, you know, I'm all for it. I want people to learn bowling. I'm a promoter of bowling. I won't get into it in detail tonight. I think there'll be another night for it. But my whole idea behind Boot Bowling obviously was fun, but to help promote the sport. It needs all the help it can get, and it's a good sport. It's a life teacher. There's nothing more accurate to life than bowling. You can do everything right and still not get rewarded. That's life.
Correct. Yeah, you but if you do everything right, and you don't get rewarded.
If you do everything right enough, you will see the rewards, and that's bowling.
Yeah,
and that will happen down the long road. So I've always been a big believer in bowling. So I want to promote it in all ways I can. There's some things I just know about myself. Once you get old enough, you start to learn enough about yourself to know that there's certain things you're good at and certain things you're not. And I want to help others, you know, with the kids and things like that. I do know I went down the road with the coaching thing. Delara, thank you for bringing that up. But definitely not something that's going to be happening anytime soon for me. But I do thank those that do that.
Yeah, I thank them too, especially, you know, putting the time in, you know, because there's a lot of commitment for that, you know, especially got to show up every week. So it's just like a job and everything else, you know, whether this happened, that happened. So, I mean, it's almost like
we did some things like we donated some shirts, and like last year we donated shirts and jerseys, stitches and tie, and I believe I gave a couple balls, maybe four or five balls I donated. So I know I can't put the time, because when, you know, you're working 60, 65, then hours a week, then I bowl 2-3 nights a week. You know, Saturday, nobody better even come cut the light on.
What you say? What? Nobody better. Oh, yeah. Ashley know about that already. Yeah.
The lawn man don't come till afternoon.
Hey, I want to answer Ricky Spurgeon's question. He asked me if I was an original Tony Martin guy. I was really not. I signed with California Bowling. This will be my third year, so I've been with them a little over 2 years now, and that was after Tony Martin passed. So I never got a chance to meet that guy, but you know, I heard a lot of good things about him. I can say that our company that I represent with California Bowling is going in the right direction. Things are going really good right now. All we got to do is keep the pedal to the metal and keep rolling that direction, and things are going to continue to get better. So thank you, Ricky, for asking that question. But no, I was not an original Tony Martin guy. He
great.
was gone before I saw him.
My idol is Earl Anthony. So that's K Shep. You know,
Earl Anthony, because you're left-handed. All left-handers always like Earl Anthony.
It is. Right. It is, man.
Earl.
So you trying to say the man wasn't good?
Oh, he was damn good.
Oh, all right, okay.
He was my mom's favorite bowler. Who was your favorite bowler, Munch?
You don't have one.
Did you watch pro bowling? Did you watch pro bowling back in the day?
I don't watch it.
No, none of them.
I can tell you some good ones.
None of them throw the ball 3 miles an hour. So,
yeah,
everybody above 3 miles an hour. So.
I cannot relate to anybody on the tour.
I'll tell you right now, for the people listening, and they can chime in and tell them their favorites or whatever. But I have 3 phases to that question as far as favorite bowlers. I know it sounds funny, but you'll understand here in a minute. So when I was younger, I liked to hook the ball, right? Shocker, right? So I was a big fan of Mark Roth. Loved how Mark Roth just planted his feet at the line, just hit the shit out of the ball. So I love Mark Roth. But emotion-wise, loved Marshall Holman. Marshall Holman would just get into it, boy.
Yeah.
Now, my third face of that, Pete Weber. I don't know if he'll ever see this video. Dude's game is like poetry. His physical game is beautiful. I'm so far away from him. His physical game compared to mine, I wish I could have that. His physical game is literally like poetry watching. So those three were my really three main ones. Big time respect for Earl Anthony, though. Dude's had the most simple game of anybody I've ever watched. Just and that's bowling, simplifying the game. And Earl Anthony was the best at simplifying the game. Walk up, let go of the ball, watch a strike.
Yeah. And that's what I try to do. That's all I try to do. Go up there, make it simple. Because guess what? You trying to make it hard, guess what?
It's gonna get hard.
Yeah, it's gonna get harder.
That's the same way I used to feel about Uncle Woody, Daniel.
Oh yeah, Woody Woodruff. Oh yeah. Oh that's I ain't gonna tell nobody. That's a beast. Always a beast.
What you talking about bringing him on?
I don't know where Uncle Woody at. I know he was sick the last time I talked to him.
You was telling me about him, though. I think.
Yeah.
What it? That was a true.
No, I was
pioneer, that man. True
I was telling Steve how he was able to bowl with the white bowlers back in the days. He used to be able to go into the white bowling alley because of his complexion.
Yeah, he almost looked like you, Burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Speaking of that, we was talking the other day, Daniel, and I did not know. I asked Munch, the TNBA. He told me that used to stand for the Negro Bowling Association.
The Negroes Bowling Association.
I didn't know that.
No, the National.
What do you say? What you make it funny now?
No, it was, huh, Daniel?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't answering that because I don't really know that. But I ain't go that far back. You know what I'm saying? It could have started out like that though.
But we need to find that out. We need to get the facts on that.
No, it's in the souvenir book. It's in the souvenir book. I can look at it.
We didn't really have the TNBA. I think I vaguely heard about it before we started on the line, but we really didn't have it. I didn't really see it present until I moved down here. So all of it's news to me.
So yeah, well, that's all right. You can say you bowl with the Negroes now. So
I'm old. That's nothing new. I just didn't know if that's what that meant.
Yeah, well, that's because everybody putting color into everything. So
yeah.
And man, it's all about humans, man. You know, you gotta just treat one another like you want to be treated. So if you do that, you should have no problem. And that's how I look at it. So the color thing really don't bother me like that because I look at your actions. And that's gonna tell me whether I need to keep going with you or not, and so forth. You know, if it was about color, man, I wouldn't be in this position I'm in at all. Believe me. You know,
I deal with people as people. It's really that simple.
Yeah, I mean, it really is that simple. But
it's
always gonna be that barrier, man. That color barrier gonna just take over. I don't care.
You know what?
Situation.
But people like us can do it our way. We can talk to each other as people and lead by example.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm a believer in that. You know, lead by example.
What's my motto, Steve?
Steve, hey, go up there and strike so I can make you some money.
No, what's my motto? Man, I just told y'all. What's my motto? Make a difference. Make a difference. Man.
That's right. Make a difference.
Man. And that's what I mean. Like you just said, you know, if you keep doing it, somebody gonna make a difference. You know, you just hope that you made a difference for somebody else and they go pass it on to somebody else. And if we start to do that, guess what? It will happen.
It's gonna be a pandemic like COVID.
That's right. Straight up.
No, that's
a good pandemic for once.
Things like that are contagious.
Yeah.
Leading by example, showing the right way, it's contagious. And I mean, look, I know I'm new in Louisiana still. You know, what am I working on 4 years here now? Total in Louisiana. But I've been around. You got to conversations.
You got to sneak a couple of "you heard me" and in there, man.
Yeah, you got to throw "you heard me." Yeah,
And Earl.
Earl, that's right.
Earl, not oil.
Favorite. My favorite of all time.
They didn't put no oil on the lane, right?
You gotta work on your accent, Steve.
Kevin Bell and Conan. We got Earl on the lane. That's good stuff.
I thought that was a dude's name that was all in the lane. Though.
Hey, I said, hey, Kevin, ain't it good it got some Earl out there? He said, ain't no Earl on the lane.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, hey, I can't let this interview go without bringing up one more thing for sure. We gotta make sure we cover one more thing.
All right.
It's not an interview; it's boom talk.
Before this boom talk is over with, I need to bring up one more thing.
Okay.
I want to know where it started, and maybe you don't know, but tell me what you know about it. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did.
Oh, where it started?
I promise you, people from other states never seen that before.
Well,
I remember the first time I seen it, I said, "Oh, is there getting ready to be a fight?" I didn't know what happened, and then I met Conan, and there really was a fight.
correct. I know how you thought that's how it really go. Oh no, he didn't. He popped up. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Where did it come from?
I heard from somebody in Texas. That's when I first heard it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where I heard it from. But now where it really originated from, I don't know.
That's the guy who I told you I won't get on here. Troy Cole.
Oh, Troy Cole. Yeah.
He gets time.
That boy ain't nothing nice. Well, he gonna give you an interview. He ain't nothing nice.
Just so you know, one of the other things behind Boom Bowling, where it all started, was talking trash. Once again, some of the original three people that kind of got on, you noticed Munch, they kind of tried to talk a little trash. That's where we started this from. Corey Kistner, Daryl, seen him comment the other night. That's all about, but it's all in fun. It's talking trash, but fun. Where we started Boom Bowling in Illinois. And I brought it here to Louisiana, and we're trying to grow it down here. But having said that, really enjoying some of the trash talking and things like that that goes on down here with the oh no, you think you did. Oh yes, we did. It's hilarious. That fits right into my personality. So that was all good. But I have a question: why is it that one person will do it and he'll tear him up, and another guy will do it and he just slips on by? Because you say nothing to that guy.
Well, because certain people, you don't want to do it to because the actions are real different. You know what I'm saying?
Like that guy Conan.
Yeah. Certain people, you don't do it to what are they? Now you maybe can't think of the name now. Darnett. Darnett, you tell it to Darnett, boy, oh, you about to get a whole mouthful. Your mom.
I done seen True make about 2 people cry. They was that embarrassed.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So certain people, you just don't tell it.
Sit down, and I said, oh man, that's cool.
So you just let them throw it in the gutter and don't say nothing and just say it to yourself. Oh no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Don't let him get all over. Yeah. You gonna be in the gutter next. You're gonna throw your next ball in the gutter.
We didn't have that going up north, but I know there's been times where we've been beating somebody, and I'll purposely go Brooklyn just to rub it in a little bit. Oh yeah. I've done that before.
We got something for that. It's called bragging rights.
I can't wait.
You know about that, right?
I have been really, really. If I ever make the top 5, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna have some drinks. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had quite a few. I mean, Trey Field was one of them. He was so drunk bowling bragging rights, and he shot like 290.
Yeah.
It can happen. Talking trash at the same time, but
it can happen. Another funny one of mine. I learned this if he watches this video. I'm from Illinois, Lisa. Another one, friend of mine that I learned from. And if you watch this video, a few people know about this guy that'll do this. Jason Queen. If he watches this, he had this thing where if he threw it really good, he'd stomp his foot and act mad like he missed his tar, like he threw it terrible, and just crush the pocket. And people just burn, boy.
What?
Oh yeah, I learned that from him.
He's probably still doing it, or he lost his foot.
He would though.
If you ain't hit it, he probably lost his foot. You know what I'm saying?
People wouldn't be paying attention to what he's targeting at. They just see him get mad and say, "Man, he threw a lot of shit and struck." But really, he threw it really good. He just did that shit on purpose.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's some of the bad things, you know.
Hey, it's all fun, man. Look, in my opinion, like you said, with friends and love and things like that, you gotta learn how to have some thick skin, and you really can't be friends until you're comfortable enough to give each other some shit over stuff. And if you ain't comfortable enough to do that, then you ain't good enough friends yet. And so that's building that friendship. I can talk shit to Monk, I can talk shit to you. So excuse my language, but I guess there's no other good way to put it. So it is what it is. But I can do that with you guys, and I know that you'll know that I'm joking, and that means friendship. So
yeah, I mean, and it comes over time, with everything, just like everything, things don't just happen overnight. Some things do, but that particular thing don't happen overnight, But you know what?
No, yeah.
You can make a difference overnight.
You can. Every can be a difference. Yep.
Yeah. So tomorrow when I see you, then you tell me what difference you made.
I will do that. Maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna still tell you what I got.
Yeah, I'm putting that out to everybody. Whatever you do, just try to make a difference
in a positive way.
Make a difference. Make a good difference. I ain't talking about no bad difference, but and you see how good you feel, and guess what? And see how far you go along with it. Next thing you know, you're probably gonna be doing it more than you ever expected that you would be doing it.
I'm gonna make a difference in Michelle.
Oh, yeah. I knew that ain't gonna happen.
There ain't no change in that woman.
I knew that ain't gonna happen.
No change there.
That's not going to happen, man.
We got an hour running, man. I guess we should be trying to wrap it up.
Yep.
We'll be here all night.
Yeah, well, truthfully and honestly, man, to all my bowlers and all my friends, thank y'all so much for having me on and stuff like that. And I'll do my best for y'all to make sure y'all happy, whether y'all come afar or y'all near. So if you need me, I'm here, and that's what we do, and that's what I do anyway. So good luck to all of you, and stay safe. I don't know how this bowling COVID stuff gonna turn out, but stay safe, and I'll update y'all on any tournaments if we decide to have the one in October. But I was trying to give it another week or so just to see how things will work out, pending our already verification that we're not gonna have it. I just wanted to see how far we're gonna go with this mask stuff, and if we was going to downgrade again. So, which kind of like we seem like we have, and I don't want to put nobody in jeopardy coming from afar. So, if the ones already here know about it, but I don't want nobody to come and then leave and have it. So, but I'll keep everybody abreast real soon, let them know what's going on. Because we really miss our Anchor Lady Trio because
you said Brett?
Sweetest tournament. Oh yeah. But
me right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, to all of you, I just want y'all to stay safe, and my key to you all, make a difference.
All right, thank you, Daniel.
Thank you. We appreciate you, man. This is like just to let you know that we appreciate you. We want to put a face with all the good and hard work you do. And you already know, man.
I know, man. I owe it to all y'all, though, man. Y'all push me to make sure y'all get what y'all need and y'all have, and that's what I try to do. So, and it's not gonna change because that's just me. I'm just only one. So I just try to instill into other people that they can do the same thing too. And let's stop putting the color on everything. Let's look at the heart, man, and go from there, and maybe we'll get through all this together.
You inspired me to give a tournament, you know what I'm saying? And I did the best I could. It might have not, you had to come save me, but I was trying to ask you,
hey, man, you got to teach one, to make another one. So I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem teaching nobody nothing because guess what? I don't want to be the only one that knows it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about helping somebody else. I keep trying to instill this in people, but they're just not listening, man. So, everybody don't take it the same. So it winds up I got to do it anyway. But guess what? It's all good because I'm going to make sure it's right for everybody. So whether I'm there or not. So,
Well, you really are appreciated. That's not just being said because we have you here or anything. When we talked about having people on, you were one of the very first names we talked about. We knew we wanted to have you on, and it's not just talk. And I know that it's not just us that appreciate you. A lot of people do, and for those that don't, well, they're just blind. It's true, and some people are. That's fine, but we do appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate it too. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all just don't know, man. I try to hold back tears, so I ain't gonna cry or nothing, you know. Yeah, let me keep my smiley face on, because man, I tell you, that Steve boy, he trying to go inside your heart and shit, but you know, because it ain't about color for me. It's all about the heart, man, and you could tell when somebody's genuine and not, you know. So and for me, I'm always that. So guess what? If you know me, you know how I am. Guess what? Much love to everybody, because that's what I give, you know. And whether you hate me after that or whatever, that's all on you. I don't hate nobody. You know, if you just decide to leave me or don't want to talk to me, it's because you want to do it on your own kind of, you know. So
well, Daniel, we can't leave until we get a tip, man. You gotta let that go, man. I can't let you.
All right. Okay, y'all. Here it comes. Come on, left eye says I'm left side. Look, there you go, right there. Look. See?
That's not a tear. That's what.
That's that birthmark tear, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we just whip that butt.
How many people you kill?
I'll have to call him Birdman now.
No, man, that's when your mind whip your butt. You know, and you play like you cried, and you kept it on your face so she could think you had tears coming out. You know, so she won't whip you as long. You know, that's all that was.
I'm gonna put that tear on Michelle.
Oh, I doubt that very seriously. Man, you keep telling about all day you gonna do Michelle, boy. Michelle gonna tell you up this interview over
there. Watch this. She's out drinking right now. You know her. She don't watch this right now, but when she gets to drinking, she's tunnel vision on a mission. So okay. I ain't even trying to mess with her right now. I'm just gonna let her have fun, and she'll come back later and she'll be all right. For me, I'm going to sleep.
I ain't mad at you. I'm mad. Again, you know, you all, thanks so much, and blessings to all of my bowling friends out there. Peace in the East. I can't get it on the screen. Peace to you all. You know, take care and hope to see y'all soon.
Thank you for coming out, Dan.
Don't forget, you was the cream in the middle today.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well,
you cut him off. You cut him off in the middle of the response.
All night, man.
I know. He's a good dude though, and it's a good one to have on. So, what, we try to bring him back? Oh,
in the middle. Now in the middle.
Who in the middle?
That's an Oreo. That's it. Hey,
and it's called double stuff.
Hey, ask everybody right now, what's the best part of the Oreo? See what the comments we get.
Oh, well, you know it ain't the middle. They always throwing the white part out.
Scraping on the ground.
That's right.
What's up, man?
Because it's too sweet. Yeah, they don't want all that sweet.
Too sweet, but I guess I just am.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm glad.
Sweet roll?
Huh?
Ain't you a sweet roll?
P-roll, what?
Sweet roll.
Oh, no, that was my old nickname, man. That's because I used to, when I let go of the ball, you never hear it hit the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Now you hear it hit the floor because I'm much now. Yeah, I don't go all the way down with my knees no more. You know, I got to keep.
So if it don't do the same, you need to change it from sweet to shit.
Oh,
the shit roll.
Yeah, shit roll.
I don't know, because the way I've been, I mean, I don't know. I'm shooting 50s and 40s, so that don't sound shitty to me.
I'm just saying that don't mean you roll sweet though. If you can roll a shitty and score.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you do. 3 miles an hour. I guess you're right about that. You run over a lot of shit.
I've been throwing the shitty my whole life, and I got a few little scores in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful to have both 800 and 300, so I'm great. I'm good. I'm good with all that. And I did it at the same time. So how you like that?
You're all right with me, Daniel. You're a good bowler too. Keep up what you're doing.
Yeah, I tried, man. I tried.
Even though I'm the cream in the middle now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Thank you much.
Y'all have a good night, fellas. Steve, stay on so we can close it out. And Daniel, thank you so much, bro.
You're welcome, man. Y'all have a good evening.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Steve.
As expected, that was a good one. And I know he's a good dude.
Oh yeah, I love Daniel. Like a brother.
Yeah. So we got some more people lined up coming up, huh?
Oh yeah, we got something to tell. Tuesday. I gotta verify the time, but we gonna post it. I gotta get back with him. He said he was gonna wait till his shop closed so nobody wouldn't walk in while he was doing the interview. So it's probably gonna be about a 5, 6, somewhere after 5. So Tuesday we got something to tell.
I've got a list.
A lucky left.
I can remember people that I know we're gonna try to get on here. But Sumner Taylor is next Tuesday, right?
Yeah. We're just gonna go down the list as we work our way down, I didn't made a list. Norm, we're gonna get Nola Norm. I already had a preliminary talk with him. I'm just kind of going down the list as we get closer to the open slots. So that's about it, man. Enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you this weekend.
Yep.
Safe travels, and bowl almost as good as me.
I'm coming for the win, baby.
That's right. You're not do nothing left.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Steve.